Welcome back to another episode of OneBefore20. This is your host, Hot Water Jake, where I am accompanied today by Hot Water Nashi and Hot Water Jojo. We're about 10 days deep in the quarantine. My boys here, sadly, are quarantined up like two double fists when you're hammering.
It's unfortunate.
And it is unfortunate.
It's a real shame.
Sadly, we can't do the visual for these podcasts anymore because the visual of our podcast is taken at Hot Water Nashi's house. And Hot Water Nashi's house is not available right now.
Full
under
lockdown
quarantine.
mode.
Full lockdown. No one allowed in, no one allowed out.
Yeah.
So we got
I
1
escaped with my
hour
life.
and a blessing here at Hot Water Jake's crib. So great to have you back. Sorry we don't have a visual for this one, but coronavirus up, man. It's going to be this way for a while. If you don't know that, I hope you know now.
So be sure to like, subscribe, download the podcast, turn on those push notifications. This will still be on YouTube, so be sure to ring that motherfucking bell. We're on the road to 60 subscribers now, so be sure to subscribe.
Yeah. Tune in and subscribe today for a free... I don't know what you can get.
Free quality content.
Free quality content.
Yes,
every
sir.
Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
But hey, no cap. Y'all people need to take this shit seriously. Like,
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
It's a real thing,
It's a real
No
thing,
matter
yeah.
no matter
Yeah.
if you don't see it or like it's not around you, it's a real thing. And it could happen anywhere.
parks and beaches are closed down.
Yeah.
School's done for the
Mhm.
year.
Bro,
For
so
the year.
crazy. My mom sent Isabella a text yesterday and she was like, no school for the rest of the year. That's kind of fucked, but like, I don't know, I was telling her, I was like, damn, why couldn't this have happened when I was in high school? You know what I mean?
Just in school.
Not to say
Just
like
in
I want this to
school.
happen, but like I would love to have school canceled for the whole year.
Okay.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Najee's gonna take a quick step out. Gotta move his car.
Yeah, that's
But,
rough. But hey, I've been saying it the whole time, bro. If we only do 90%, then only 90% is going to get done.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Yeah. You gotta do 100 or else it's not even worth it.
It just doesn't add up to me. It just doesn't make sense. You got banks, you got fucking grocery shops. Obviously, those two need to stay open. I mean, give or take that people need things done by a certain
Yeah.
date and they need food also. But I'm sorry to just say it out there, but all these essential businesses, In-N-Out doesn't need to be open.
Yeah, bro. I went to Blenders this morning and that's definitely not an
Blenders
essential
doesn't
business.
Yeah, and I'm
I'm
so
happy
sick
they were open, but
of all these businesses or whatever saying like, oh, well, we're doing the best to do our thing. Dude, the fact that you are taking cash, you're touching people's card, that's how it's going around.
yeah, for real.
I'm not saying that, okay, we should just fucking shut down everything, but I mean, hello, you got a fucking pandemic on your hands and you got everybody complaining that it's still spreading and shit ain't getting better. Shut shit down. Do what you got to do. Why are you only doing 90% of the work? It doesn't even make sense. If you got people, even at my house, if I got my mom staying home, but if I'm going out doing some shit, it don't make no difference to her.
Yeah.
She could get it as easy as just me going out.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't make sense how we're only doing 90%.
Yeah, doesn't add up. I don't know. Yeah, but I see like at Blenders and like other places that I've gone where like money is exchanged. There's like a register and stuff. Like
Yeah.
people aren't even wearing gloves. Like
You can't wear gloves in and out yet.
Yeah.
They're shipping gloves in next week, but I told them last week, I said, hey, let me wear gloves if I'm touching money. They're like, no, because we can't have the customer perception that we use the same gloves to touch money to handle food. And I'm like, yeah, customer perception, but fuck my health, right?
yeah, you're not even touching the food. You're
I'm
just on
not
the
touching
reg.
the food. Like,
You're literally
regardless
just
of
on the
what
reg.
they think, you're worried about more what they think than my safety.
Yeah,
And that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
And that's
definitely
also
fucked
why
up.
I've been talking about, bro, I want to find out the legality of going on leave and being able to apply for unemployment for that reason. Because if I go on leave, if I keep going to work, bro, that's the way I'm gonna bring it home. That's the
Yeah.
way my
Facts.
mom. That's the
Facts.
way
Okay.
my mom is gonna get sick, and that's the way. That's how it's gonna go downhill. It's not gonna be by us linking up and doing this right here.
Yeah.
If we do this podcast right here, it's whatever. But if I'm going to work, I'm encountering how many fucking strangers
Exactly,
and
bro.
encountering how many germs when they talk to me or
and
whatever.
who knows where they've been and like if
100%.
they're even washing their hands or
100%.
like
And you, bro, you're gonna act like every stranger you see is like that clean motherfucker that walked out of your house.
Nah.
Yeah, right, bro. I know a couple people walking around with some butter teeth. Are you playing me? If you ain't brushing your teeth, you ain't washing your hands.
That's just a fact, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. If you go in the mirror, bro, and if any of your family members got some grimy fucking teeth, I guarantee you they ain't washing their hands. You got any friends? I guarantee they not washing their hands.
Not nearly to the extent that they should be.
Well, I mean, think about how important brushing your teeth is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't even think about it. Just
No,
do it,
that's
you
just
know?
a daily
It's
necessity.
just kind of
bro.
like a part of the routine.
That's just something that needs to get done.
Yeah, every
So,
morning,
yeah,
every
bi-weekly,
night.
You know?
Yeah.
You know people don't think that same way, though.
Yeah,
You got a lot of
facts.
idiots.
Facts.
For real.
You know, we got a big idiot population. Hey, so get this, boys. My mom went to Winco this morning, 6 a.m. Got us some toilet paper and paper
Word.
towels, huh?
They open
Word.
at they're open 24, huh?
No,
Are
they
they-
redid their hours, I think, to like 7 to like 10 p.m., but 6 to 7
It's
is
like
senior hour.
Oh, bet,
Oh, nice.
bet,
Yeah.
bet.
So my mom,
That's cool that places are doing that. 'Cause
Yeah.
that probably helps out so much for
well,
older people.
bro, for the past week, my mom's been telling me, like, hey, we need toilet paper and paper towels. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. You can get in the
Yeah.
store an hour before
Yeah.
me. By the time I get in, it's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Mhm.
And she's like, well, I don't want to go in the morning. I'm like, well, you can physically get into a store earlier than me. And I can't go get it for you if they don't have it.
If
If
it's
it's
not
selling
even there,
out
yeah.
every single day, I
real.
can't do it. There's nothing I can do. And there were days at a hand where my mom was just, we don't have paper towels. We're running out of toilet paper. And I'm just like, well, go.
yeah,
I
you know?
can't do anything. You want me to go to the store and look
Right.
at the empty aisle?
Sorry, Ma.
It is. It's sorry, Ma, you know? It's rough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely like the one thing. Even now, like at Vaughn's, like we're pretty good on like most stuff, you know, like milk, eggs, water is like pretty much back to normal. But toilet paper, paper towels, fucking like tissues.
Eggs are rough. Eggs are more expensive now.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, eggs are a lot more expensive.
Smoked.
People got to buy so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, makes sense.
That's crazy.
Should've
Prices going up.
invested in chickens,
inflation,
man.
right?
You shouldn't invest in anything right now. I think it's
No,
gonna,
you-
No,
you
because
should
every-
get
no,
some
no.
get some chickens.
I was
though.
reading.
You
I was
should
reading
get
a thing
some-
the
you
other
should
day
get
that's
some
super
chickens.
scary. That it's not a recession; it's a depression.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's just
Go more into that a little bit.
well. If being quite honest, I don't know definitions, and I'm not, the biggest brain politician here. So I want everybody that's listening to this to take that into account. But as far as I'm concerned, a recession is more of the economy dipping, and a depression is more of the economy just fucking staying down. Just
like crashing.
Yeah, and bro,
Basically.
with this bill and all the money that we're getting to relieve all these businesses and the economy or whatever, they will have to compensate more American people to truly boost the economy to a point where they want average people and even middle class people to go out of their way to buy consumer goods.
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
There is nobody
stupid.
trying to buy shit right now,
Mm.
including myself. The only things I've been looking up to buy and shit, or even like thinking about buying, is shit that I'm going to invest into or I'm going to do while I'm at home.
Yeah, literally, bro. I've been online shopping, but like literally just for like materials, like for
Yeah.
hoodies
Yeah.
and like
Like,
shit like
what
that,
can
you
I
know?
do at home?
Yeah, exactly.
This is it right here.
Exactly.
A lot of fucking places are doing clearance too because people like aren't buying shit too.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy.
they don't have
Yeah.
an option.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
have an option.
Yeah.
They've gone weeks without selling shit that they get weekly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, do you know how many across the world probably like TVs get fucking sent to Costco and Best Buy and blah, 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 and this and that? I mean, they said the other day that traveling alone in the U.S. is down 93% from what it was last year.
Wow.
Wow.
So
That's
that means,
a huge number.
all airlines, everything, you're taking that fucking huge dip.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take that, nobody even wants to travel to go do what they want to do. Ain't nobody going to go outside and buy some shit that they don't need.
Yeah, and especially because so many people have been getting laid off, bro.
Yep. I will
Fucking-
admit
it's crazy.
the unemployment benefits are ridiculous. The fact that you can get $600 a month, or not a month, $600 a week up to 4 months, bro, that's a grip of cash. But even with that unemployment cash, I truly don't believe that money is going to encourage American people to go spend their money on consumer goods. I think it's going to be more of like that, okay, this really just fucking happened. I'm going to take every penny I have and put it under the mattress in case some
Exactly,
bullshit happens
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
I was
how I would think about it.
Yeah, bro. I was even reading something I told you guys about, or I told my mom at least about it for sure, that in the last time there was like a big disease or something, it wasn't like the first thing happened and it kind of came down. It happened, they shut things down, whatever, and then it spiked back up again when everybody got to go back out and do their normal thing.
That's what's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, it spiked back up. And I mean, I don't know if they're gonna let it spike back up necessarily, just because of the amount of like, you know, seriousness behind all this and like the amount of social media and the amount of inputs that everybody has, you know what I mean? It's like everybody, you know, you're all in the same room with all these opinions, with all this social media and crap, and plus the fact that we're 30 more days social distancing. I don't know if we'll be able to go outside and whatnot and live a regular life until there is a confirmed
Vaccine.
perhaps less than 1% of us actually infected, or there is a vaccine.
Yeah, because the thing is that like they're trying to slow down the spread of it, right?
Yeah.
But because the thing that's making it crazy is that it's with people that are in densely populated areas, it's rapidly expanding, you know, at a ridiculous rate, and they're just trying to slow that down with the quarantine. But the problem is that when this 30, 60, whatever days is up, there's still going to be people infected, and those people are still going to go out and they're still going to go and infect more people. And so like if they drag it out to quote unquote the death of the disease, that's a year down the road, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
If
they projected yesterday
Yeah.
100 to 240,000 people are going to die in America. Which, I mean, give or take, that is a large number.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's definitely more than we saw. I can't believe, and I want you to take for 5 seconds of your own day if you're listening to this. I cannot believe that, like, the guy that makes our opinion, you know what I mean? The president, so to speak. That's the big guy. Like 4 weeks ago, bro, if you really think about it, this guy is tweeting, we got it all under control. Like, it's fine, you know, blah, blah, blah. There's not even a case here yet. You know, we understand the seriousness of this, and this. And then to be behind on all this medical equipment and all of the sudden to project 100,000 to 250,000 deaths. This guy does not know what he's talking about.
Bro, well, you know he's full of shit. Like, yeah, that's like obvious.
I'm just
but,
saying,
like,
for people that don't say, like, out of the gate, if you just say like, oh, this guy's not full of shit. I'm not expecting that from you. I just want you to understand, at least by listening to this podcast, if you are, that is not normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that is not normal. Like, if you had a friend and they told you some shit and then it twisted on you a month later, like a full 180, you know what I mean? It's not even like, this motherfucker didn't even sound like he tried at first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He even said like, it'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. And even after that, like 2 weeks ago, he said things like, I want this whole situation resolved by Easter.
Yeah.
That is butt fucking ridiculous, bro. What are you going to have? A full family of 40 at a park around other people and children?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, bro? That's going to... the things that are coming out of this guy's mouth is given just nothing but false hope and things like that.
He's
And
just
it's
trying-
rough.
He's just trying to say whatever's going to make him look the best.
Especially for the
in front
campaign
of-
coming up.
Exactly, yeah, bro. The elections this year.
I feel like he's doing more of like what you said. He's doing more of digging his own grave.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro. He's for sure like digging his own grave, but I feel like a lot of people don't see it like that.
I feel like some people are coming around.
For sure, yeah, but like there's the people, bro, you know, the Trump supporters that are like,
100%,
oh, make America
100%.
great
Full
again.
gun
Blah, blah,
ho.
blah. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're not going to see it like that.
No.
You know, like I doubt he could do anything to change like their minds about the way he is. But still, like people need to open their eyes and see him for what he really is.
You got to just look at the simpleness of this guy's fucking tweets.
Dog, when has the president ever fucking been this social media active?
I mean, dude,
and like saying the bullshit that he says, you know what I
it's
mean?
absurd.
Like
he
it's
says
crazy.
Kanye shit.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
exactly.
He
bro.
literally says Kanye
Exactly.
shit, and Kanye is fucking crazy, but the president's just the
the
president.
president. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's fucking smoked, bro.
Crazy because
They-
no one filters them too.
Right?
No
Like
one.
who the fuck does no one read his tweets before? There's some shit.
You
that
know
I've
who
seen
I
him
want to know?
tweet.
I want to know who the fuck is the guy to be like, delete that.
Is there
Yeah.
is there
'Cause
even a guy?
He deletes some stuff. He does, and then it gets put on news. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Donald Trump deleted this tweet. I want to know who the guy is that's coming up and being like, hey, Donald, I don't think that was the wisest
Yeah.
tweet.
Hey,
I
Mr.
that
Prez, that one. Well, that one was maybe a step
think you
too
got to
far.
cut that one. where the fuck is that guy when he's writing?
Right.
And what the fuck is that guy doing? You know,
all day.
What is he doing? All like, hey, Mr. President. I don't think that was the one. 160 characters. I think you could have worded that a little different. Bro, what?
You could say that about any tweet that he's ever tweeted, but
Debatably,
but he doesn't delete all of them.
It's just it's mind-boggling to me that something like that happens. You know what I mean? Because it's almost like saying you imagine like other historical events that happened or something like that, and like I'm just like starting to imagine in my head like putting things together. All in my head. Obviously, just like what if I don't know. What if we were like about to kill Osama bin Laden and like we were closing in on him and we had like news of that, and then like all of a sudden, boom, fucking 9/11 happens. Like the full 180 or some shit like that.
Well, I mean that's not really possible, but
100%, it's not possible. But how the fuck can you say like, oh, we got it under control, this pandemic is what it is, and all of a sudden 250,000 people are dying? Don't worry, we got this terrorist guy, blah blah blah. We're cracking down on him. FBI's most wanted. We got it. It's happening. Like, don't worry. We got it under control. Boom, we're attacked. And you're like, what the fuck, guy? I thought you had this under control.
Good. It's a good analogy. I just think you could have used a different situation.
Maybe not. I shouldn't have said 9/11,
If you
but
would have
if
said
just
something
attacked.
else. Yeah,
just
that would've been
attacked.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So whatever, take that part out.
Yeah.
Just imagine I didn't say it, whatever. And if you're mad about it and you're listening, don't think about it. That's it. It's that simple.
okay.
No, I feel you though. For
yeah,
sure.
no, I feel
I
you.
see where you're
You
coming
see
from.
where I'm coming
Yeah,
from,
no,
right?
it's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think like
Yeah.
the 9/11 wasn't the best. Like
Just not, okay,
a
drop 9/11.
Yeah,
Just attack.
yeah, just attack.
Just
Not
attack.
even that. Like it's bad that
Yeah.
you're talking about it. I just think like it wasn't
Yeah.
the best. Like
Or like, let's say we captured like an ISIS member or something,
Yeah.
and we had intel and blah blah blah, and we were cracking down on all these terrorist acts, and we were narrowing it down, and it's big public news and whatever, and and everyone's kind of keeping up on it. It's like we all got something in common, we could talk about it, and then boom, it's just like what the fuck? Like,
all of a sudden, like government center gets bombed or something.
Yeah, because I talked
Yeah.
to my mom, bro, like 5 weeks ago, this was not even talked about being here.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
Like
here.
a month ago. No,
Yeah.
wasn't even an idea.
And this guy
I was
is
just-
about to get burned in the middle of the street for leaving his house now. Are you kidding me? You guys don't see the fucking like unrealistic jump that
bro,
this
like,
is made?
I never even thought low key that it would come to America. Like I was like, oh, there'd probably be a couple, but like it's probably gonna be one of those things where it's like mostly an outside problem. You know, not too much on the home front.
Like
But
Ebola.
yeah, exactly, bro. But look
Yeah.
at that shit now.
But Ebola,
know?
that's way different.
Yeah, I mean, it was originally the same type of deal.
100%, but that's a 50% chance you're dying. If you get Ebola, you got like a 50% chance of dying.
Mm.
When was that? That was like 2 years ago last year.
No, it was 2016.
You're right.
But you know what I mean?
4 years.
That's
ago.
a
Holy shit.
rough ass disease.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good thing that's not spreading like that.
I saw. You guys know who Pepe Reina is?
Nope.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah,
You know. Yeah, he actually
Portuguese, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
He
Yeah,
has
sure.
it.
He had it. Yeah.
Had the Rona.
He had it, and it was. I think like a Bleacher Report posted like a little. It was on Instagram. It was like a post with like 4 or 5 different pictures, and it was just like quotes from him, and he was saying how like, it got really bad for him. There was like one point where he like ran out of oxygen in his lungs for like 25 minutes or something,
Wow.
and they had to like fucking find like a ventilator to bring him in. It took him like a little while to get it to him, and he was just like, that was like probably the scariest moment of my life. There was like 25 minutes where like I just felt like my throat was closed up and I couldn't like catch my breath, and I was just like, damn, bro, like
Shit.
it really gets like that, but like you
Yeah.
don't think that it would, you know what I mean? Like you don't think that it would get to that extent, but
Well, there's that 31-year-old Olympian that got it, and he said it was the worst disease he's ever tried to fight off. And this guy's a fucking stud.
an Olympian,
Literally a
Yeah.
gold medalist Olympian.
that's
Oh.
like got to be in the best shape of like anybody in the world to be an Olympian, pretty much.
so to speak.
So to
Best of the
speak,
best.
you would think.
Yeah.
You would think, yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know. It's a weird time.
It is a weird time.
I just think that they're like me talking about the jump that this has made. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I genuinely think that there's a lot more to it than, you know, having a lot of time at home and just, you know, recording TikTok videos and just talking about it. Like, dude, like the world has changed in less than 5 weeks.
Literally,
every
bro.
single person has been
Yeah.
impacted by it. If you don't see that as like a butt fucking ridiculously different, then you're crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not
Yeah.
it's not just like, okay, this is a disease, it's happening, whatever. Like this is nuts.
You got to be aware.
This is
You know
nuts.
what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not paying attention and you're like intentionally not listening to what's going on, then
Yeah.
you're dumb, bro.
That's genuine. That's
you're the problem. if that's what
100%.
You're
you're
the
doing,
problem.
literally.
Yeah, no, you're genuinely the problem. You're the 10%.
That's why I
Yeah.
think it's so insane to me that we have a president or a leader, so to speak, that is, so to speak, supposed to speak for the majority of our country. And
Yeah.
it's crazy to just
He's supposed to be the guy that knows what's going on.
yes. And it is insane to me that somebody at one point in that time said it's fine.
Won't even be a problem.
Won't even be a big issue.
Yeah.
And this is like, dude, this is way bigger of a problem than I ever imagined.
And like in such a short span of time too.
Yeah.
It just like took off.
yeah.
Totally 180,
Uh-huh.
like how you said, turned around,
Yeah.
flipped over, fucking.
So if you don't see how that's crazy that like somebody can say that and then all of a sudden this is turned around different, you obviously don't understand how
don't-
important this
yeah,
is,
yeah.
even in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
If you don't understand that this guy, like you're getting false hope from somebody that is supposed to lead us to be brave and, you know,
Mhm.
encouraging and, you know,
Supposed to give us the facts of what's going on.
And it's just like, oh man, if that doesn't boggle your brain, then you're not even
You don't
concerned.
care.
You don't.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah, you're
even
not paying attention.
concerned.
you don't care about anything.
Yeah, you're not concerned with this whole situation and whatnot. And then people like the other day on Twitter, and I hate to say that because like on Twitter, that's just a dark place, but you know, it's
A dark
crazy.
and a light place.
30 more days of social distancing and all these motherfuckers like, oh my God, like why don't we just shut it down? Like 30 more days of social distancing, blah, blah, blah. Like all these fucking useless thoughts, you know what I mean? And not like thoughts like, I mean like thoughts, like from your brain.
Okay, but
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, damn.
No, I just mean like useless thoughts from all these people. Like it's not like your opinion matters, and it's just it's so crazy that that's what people are worried about.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
oh my God, 30
I was
more.
supposed to go to
30
a party
yeah,
next
like
week.
30 more
bro,
days. Like
Get the fuck over it.
get the fuck over 30.
You want to go
days.
to a party for a couple hours one night, or do you want to fucking save lives? You
This
know
shit.
what I mean?
This shit does not stop until I guarantee it.
No,
June
until
or
the
July.
vaccine, bro.
Yeah.
Literally until the vaccine comes out, it's gonna be a problem.
I don't
you know?
even.
And I was reading this article and it said like it takes at least like 18 months for the vaccine to be like ready to go and give to somebody, because like they have to first of all
They gotta
figure out a
develop it.
vaccine. They have to develop the vaccine, and then they have to give it to. From the article that I read, it said they're gonna skip animal trials and just give it straight to a person, and they have to monitor that person for like 12 to 14 months to see if there's any side effects. And then once like that period is over, then they can mass produce it and give it
then
to the public. Yeah.
So
it's gonna be a while.
They, so to speak, can't even create a vaccine.
No.
Not
As far as we know.
not quick enough to do anything.
Yeah, no, it's gonna
No.
take a while.
because
At
this
least-
is
at least, like, a
happening
year
so
or two.
fast that it's
Yeah.
like, you know,
It's only
Yeah.
been 2 months.
It's only been 2 months, and look how
Yeah.
crazy
it
is.
hasn't even been 2 months. I'm not even gonna say it's been 2 months.
2 months since like it actually started. Not in the U.S., but like
Sure, yeah, but like impactfulness of
To us?
my immediate life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
probably like 5 weeks.
I'm gonna say 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Ever
because
since
like,
Rudy Gobert had to pull up.
fucking
Rudy
can we?
fucking
Okay,
Gobert
we're gonna take
to
1
kick it all
second
off.
to talk about Rudy Gobert, because no disrespect to Rudy Gobert. You know, glad he's recovered and feeling better, but. Everyone in this room right now,
G.
we have a little beef with Rudy Gobert.
What
Gee.
the fuck,
Just
Rudy
because-
Gobert?
Rudy. G.
Coronavirus aside, I just don't like the way he plays basketball. I'm not a fan of him at all. You know, like I'm not a fan of the Jazz.
There's better players.
There's
in
better
the league.
there's better players in the league, you know,
Yeah.
but fuck it.
The Jazz
That's not what we're
organization
here-
in
that's
general
not
just
what we're
makes
here to
me
talk
not like
about.
players
I
on
just
that
can't
team.
believe
It's kinda
he
rough.
was the first one. He was fucking patient zero in the NBA.
To fuck it
I
up.
just can't get over
To
that.
stop
it was
the
fucking
world.
Rudy
Round zero.
Gobert, bro. And the fact, did you guys see the video? He was doing like a post game
Post-game
interview
and he
interview
touches
one
all
night,
the
and literally they were
microphones.
like, "Oh, Rudy Gobert, like, you know, like, what do you think about the coronavirus? Like, blah blah blah." And he's like, "It's not even that crazy." And this fool literally gets up from the table and touches every single mic that's on
Yeah.
the table, and there's at least like 5 to 10 mics.
Uh-huh.
Rubs his hands all over
Yeah.
him, and he's walking away laughing like he just did something fucking some comedic shit. And
And then this
ends up giving
motherfucker.
the coronavirus to Donovan Mitchell. Could not believe that shit, bro.
Unbelievable.
Of course, it was Rudy Gobert.
It's so funny that there's like reports of just like, because like obviously we don't know Donovan Mitchell or Rudy
Yeah.
Gobert, but there's like a report that I'll see on Instagram or something. It'll be like, Donovan Mitchell is upset with
Yeah,
Rudy Gobert.
I saw that
I'm like,
same
yeah,
shit.
bro, he probably wants to put his fucking teeth down his throat for a second. Yeah.
He fucking gave
He
him the
probably is
coronavirus.
pretty pissed
Yeah, he's
off.
over it,
Yeah.
I saw that same shit.
And it's just funny how they word it, you know?
Mhm.
Like Donovan Mitchell is
Upset with Rudy
aggressively upset at Rudy Gobert. And I'm like, yeah, no shit.
bet.
He's probably pissed.
Gobert. Oh man, what was I gonna? I had something to say before that, but I lost it because we just got into Rudy Gobert.
Rudy fucking Gobert.
I just couldn't believe that it was him. Out of anybody in the league, it was fucking Rudy Gobert, the guy that cried because he got snubbed from the All-Star team.
I will admit though, that reporter did totally lead him on to crying.
No, okay,
that
you know what,
reporter,
actually, let
that
me take it-
reporter asked him a
Let me
fucked
take it
up
back.
question.
Nah,
Like working your
That-
whole life as hard as you did to become an NBA player, and for somebody to just be like, "Hey, are you hoping that
Yeah.
another NBA player just fucking falls over a building and just gets injured real quick so you can play?" And he's just
Yeah,
sitting
Did
there
you ever
like,
see that video, John?
"Oh,
Yeah.
They're like, you hoping for an injury snub? Like you hoping
And that's so
you could be
fucked
on the
up
reserve team
to even
And it's-
ask that. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're hoping for an injury snub? Like you're hoping somebody else in the NBA just kind of
gets hurt,
fucks up
and
there,
you take
huh?
their spot.
Like,
That
oh
is
yeah,
pretty
dude.
fucked. He's like, oh yeah, I'm praying, every night.
I'm praying every night, dude.
Well, he'd actually probably be like, with a French accent, how would I word that? I'm not even gonna try it. I was gonna butcher it so bad.
Yeah. Off the rip.
Nah, that's the farthest I'm gonna go.
That's how he probably was touching all the mics. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Everybody else is like, yo, Rudy. Hey,
Relax,
dude.
Relax, G.
hey, you're going to pay for all these mics. Brand new ones. You can take all of them home now.
If only they knew at the time.
God damn, Rudy. God damn.
What a guy,
Karma's bitch.
right?
Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. I hope Joe Exotic gets his karma.
Fucking Joe Exotic. Okay, let's talk about Tiger King for a second.
Everybody's hopped on the Tiger King bandwagon,
Damn,
yeah?
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I
Yeah.
didn't want to watch it. 'cause
What's her
I
name?
just didn't
Carol
know-
Bassett?
Carol Baskin.
Baskin.
Fuck Carol Baskin.
She definitely
She
said her.
definitely
Don
had
Lewis
some
is
shit to do with
inside of
Don
a
Lewis.
tiger's belly and got
Hey,
shit out.
He's
100%.
he either got eaten by a tiger or he's fucking below that septic tank.
I don't
bro.
even think he's in the septic tank.
You don't think he's in the
no,
septic?
I don't think
Nah,
she's got the
she's
balls
not
for
that
that.
She
smart.
could have fucking like it's so easy for her to have fed him to a tiger,
Yeah, 100%.
and nobody would have ever known.
100%.
She definitely had something to do with that. 'cause
It's crazy
she
that
is-
she killed him and she
she's
couldn't
so
get anything
fucking
for 5
sus,
years.
bro. She couldn't get anything for 5 years.
Yeah, no. Well, because when somebody's like, because he's not dead, he's missing.
He's missing.
So now he's illegally pronounced dead 5 years later, and she illegally pronounced him dead 5 years and 1 day after, and took all his money and everything.
She's fucking sus, bro.
She is
I
fucking.
can't
very
get over
sus.
that. She had something to do with it because there's no way
She talks like a murderer.
She does. She just gives that vibe where she like
I
has
just
some
had
ulterior
no clue.
motive.
She just talks like she
doesn't
knows
even
something.
seem sad about it.
No.
She's like, oh yeah, my husband. He said he was going to Costa Rica early in the morning.
How could I ever
and
kill him?
I saw him at like 3 a.m. and that was the last time I ever saw him. He was gone after that, and it was just like I don't know.
And he even wrote on his fucking will or some shit, if I die or disappear. And the
Yeah.
attorney or
Sus.
whatever literally said,
Sus.
in 37 years, I've never seen anybody like talk about I
Sus.
could disappear.
Yeah,
Like nobody's ever been worried about myself disappearing.
Can we all say sus one time?
Sus.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but that's actually it's a pretty good show.
That
to be honest.
bitch is a fucking, she's a killer.
She is a killer.
That
dog.
bitch is a killer.
She's
and
dangerous.
she's just so nice and blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
she's
but
like
I don't like it.
total fucking psychopath,
Yeah,
bro. Like
I don't like it. She thinks
stereotypical,
she's
like
slick.
super nice and chill, but you know that she has some shit going on behind the scenes.
100%.
You fucking know.
She's wrong, bro.
Yeah, right?
She's just wrong.
Dog, her and
She
her
just
new
seems
husband,
like a wrong
fuck
person.
both of them, bro.
The new husband
The new
just seems like
husband's
a
a creep,
square.
dog.
he's
Exactly.
a
creep.
He's
He's
totally
just like
a fucking
stoked
some
to get
sub
something,
be like,
bro.
"Oh yeah, Carol, do whatever you want. I'm just here for the fucking money."
Yeah, do
know what
whatever
I
you
mean?
want. I'm
do
glad
whatever
to
you
be
want,
here.
Carol. I'm glad. Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. Fucking simp.
You like animals?
God.
Sure, whatever.
Gosh dang it, bro. Definition of a
Total
fucking
simp.
simp is that guy.
Definition
I
of a
wish I
simp.
knew his name so I could fucking put him on blast.
I don't know.
Fuck it, whatever. I'm not even gonna waste my energy on it.
I think his last name's Baggett.
Fuck him.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I can tell you
Fuck
one thing though. You know what? I'm gonna say this on air because it's facts. That guy looks like a fucking pillow biter. Fuck that guy.
He's a total sub, bro. You could tell already
He's
just
he's-
by looking at him.
He just looks like a money hungry fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
He doesn't
like,
even
"Ugh."
look like a normal, like, all right,
Yeah.
just educated person.
Nah.
Looks like a fucking weirdo.
No, he does,
And the
bro.
things that he says, he's just like, all right,
Yeah.
I think Carol is a passionate, realistic animal woman. Like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up,
Cap.
please.
Cap. Straight
Thank
up.
you. Thank you.
Straight
bro.
up. Joe Exotic, though, he's on some other shit.
Joe
I will
Exotic,
admit that.
He's wild.
I will
he
admit
has
that.
my support. I'll
Hey,
give him that.
that hitman has my support. He's
Hey.
hard. He finessed Joe Exotic for $3,000 and dipped. And then Jeff
Really?
Lowe had to call and be like, yo, like, you just work with the feds. We got you. And he's like, well, I already fucking ripped him off. Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, just rats him out.
Jeff Lowe, bro. I can't get over
That
Jeff Lowe.
fool's
Fucking, he
smoked.
finessed the shit out of Joe Exotic.
Well,
bro.
okay, Joe Exotic also ran him out of like $80,000.
He ran Jeff Lowe out of 80
Yeah,
grand.
when he went to Vegas
Yeah.
or some shit, he like ran him out of $80,000. All fucked up real quick. Yeah,
Crazy, though. There's
that fool's weird though.
Jeff Lowe?
Yeah, he has a lot of money, and he just like I feel like he doesn't know where to spend it.
Yeah, bro. There was like one episode where he like, they were saying how he would go to Vegas and like he would sneak all these baby tigers into the hotel
Yeah,
by
yeah.
fucking putting them in a suitcase, zipping
Yep.
them up, and just
Yeah.
walk them up to the
Yep.
suite. And he would like have these girls to come up and pet him
Uh-huh.
and hang out with them, and he would just fuck all of them.
Yep.
Like super weird, bro.
It's funny because that fool
Super
literally
weird.
looks like he's dressed out of like Sons of Anarchy.
Dog, he just totally seems like that type of older white fool, like,
He's just weird.
you know.
I don't know. He thinks he's
And his wife was all young too. Like,
yeah. Well, I
you
feel like
could
he
totally
thinks he's
tell
a
she was
playboy
with-
or some shit. Well,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
swingers, right?
Yeah, they were
they
swingers.
were swingers, both
yeah,
of
bro.
them.
That's how he would get the girls. He would like bring them up to the suite, and he'd like let them play with the tiger, and
Yeah.
then fucking him and his wife would have their way with her. Super weird, bro.
I hate to say it, but like things like that make me think so low of women. So low. Not in general, not of like the general population.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you know, you're out here talking about morals and blah 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 and equal rights and everything. You can't be throwing pussy for a baby tiger.
Like here you are, fucking with a
And
man that's
you're
like 30
throwing
years
it
older
to
than you.
Jeff Lowe,
Dog,
dog.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
my
bro.
point.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm.
That's where I'm thinking low of the women. Like, all right, you get to pet a baby tiger. Let me
But
just
you're gonna
fucking
suck this guy's dick.
yeah, let me
because
suck
he let
him off real quick
because he
I
let you see
pet
his tiger. Like, come on, bro.
I'm telling you right now, boys, I have no desire to pet a tiger, nor would I suck some titties just to pet one. Just to pet one, I wouldn't do it.
Whoa.
Okay, let me put it like this. Let's take Jeff Lowe and put some titties on Jeff Lowe.
Okay, then no.
Then no, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I have standards.
Exactly. That's what I want to think for these women, and apparently not.
Apparently
They're walking up 40.
Apparently,
they're walking up 41
all it takes
steps
is
to the
a fucking
penthouse.
tiger.
Exactly.
All it takes is a baby tiger.
Oh, you got a baby
Shit.
snow leopard? That'll get you the VIP.
Hey, well, you know it only costs like $2,000 to get a baby tiger, right?
And that guy
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I'd never thought it would be that cheap. I never thought I could buy a baby tiger for
a million years.
$2,000.
$2,000.
That's
USD.
fucking. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's a fucking steal, bro.
get a couple of them right now.
Right?
If I'm into the black market and I'm going down to Oklahoma.
I just didn't know how big the big cat industry was in America until I watched this little docu-series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That quote from Joe Rogan is still something that trips me out every single day I live.
What quote?
There are more tigers in captivity in the state of Texas than there are in the entire world.
How does that even make sense, bro?
In captivity.
How does that
there
even
are
make
more
sense?
tigers in captivity
You would
in
think,
that state than there are in the entire world. Not captivity, that there just are.
You would think that they wouldn't be endangered if it's that easy to just breed them. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's not that simple, but like
But I guess you wouldn't wait, they are endangered or are not?
they are
They are.
They are
They
right
are.
now. But you think it wouldn't be that hard to get them out of it if you could just breed them like that. But I mean, I'm sure it's not that simple. But still, like, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Well, then again, how many of those tigers and whatnot are actually being well fed and healthy?
Probably not as many as there should
Not-
be.
Yeah, I'm not going to say they're dying, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not.
Living their best life.
Yeah, they're not,
Yeah,
super
but I
stoked
mean, like,
happy tigers
yeah, no, for sure they're not. But just like
eating off the Walmart meat truck.
right.
Yeah,
I just can't
it's
stop
ridiculous.
thinking that like if it's this easy to have them and breed them, and why not just somebody should just start doing that, but then release them into the wild. You know what I
Correct.
mean?
Correct.
I don't know. Just a thought in my head.
Because people do that, but I don't think it's just that simple with
Yeah,
tigers,
I'm
because
sure it's not that
tigers are-
simple. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I'm not thinking about, but
Yeah, I'm sure
Just
there's a
like-
big difference too between like living in the wild and like living in captivity.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm sure that they're worried about to some extent that if they release them into the wild, will they know how to
Yeah.
be a real tiger
Yeah,
like
I'm
that?
not
Will they
sa-
be able
Right.
to defend themselves and do whatnot?
I'm not saying like
no point to
all
let 'em
these
out and
ones that are
die.
already here, but like if somebody was to just like start raising tigers for,
No,
for
100%,
the specific purpose of releasing them
Mhm.
back to the wild. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? But I'm sure it's
like
not-
on
I'm
some
sure it's
math
not that-
shit, you
yeah.
take two of them, you breed them, you take
They
the
have
two.
a couple
They
cubs.
have a couple cubs. You take the two cubs, you leave them, you take the two adults, and
Keep going.
keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not. I don't know.
I'm sure it's not
a lot
that
of, lot
simple.
of steps we're missing out on, but
Mhm.
just the thought of it doesn't seem that hard.
It's no Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's no. Hey, shout out to Animal Crossing, bro. I haven't played in a couple of days, but I need to start grinding on that. I share an island with my sister, and she fucking plays all the time.
Bet she does.
She does play a lot. She has a lot of shit. And
Well,
I'm-
I mean, if you think about it, she's got zero
yeah,
things
she
to do right
literally has
now.
nothing to do. She's just home all day.
Yeah, no, I feel it. There's literally nothing to do. All right, you guys want to quarantine up? Get it back going next week?
Yeah, bet.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in again. We appreciate it. Subscribe, hit that like button, ring that motherfucking bell, as my boy John DiMattei says. And we appreciate you for tuning in again, and we hope you all stay safe, and we hope you all stay quarantined. We hope you all stay home under the circumstance that you do have to go out. We hope that you wear gloves. Don't
Wash
wear
your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands. Wash your hands and brush your teeth. Stick to your morals, and hey,
Mhm.
good hygiene, baby.
Yeah.
Be safe out there,
Be
everyone.
safe. Yeah,
Take care.
everybody, please.